I'm going to talk today about Spinnaker, a multi-cloud continuous delivery platform that can work for any of your needs. I have some personal experience with it. Hopefully you can understand everything in the next 5 minutes. We want to have a spaceship to deploy our software. So we want to have automated canaries, we want to have automated rollback, but sometimes we have a turtle, sometimes we have a snail. It really depends which stage we are at our continuous delivery evolution. Spinnaker automates your deployments and makes them reliable. It's really a key deployment management construct within Spinnaker that helps you abstract away all your deployment methods. And it's an open source tool, so you can use it. And basically, this is what your cluster would look like. You can see your stacks, you can see your Kubernetes clusters, perhaps you can see your AWS VMs or any type of VMs. And basically, this is another way of visualizing as well the pipelines. So you can see your promote to production, your deployment to stage pipeline, and you can easily drag and drop different things within those pipelines to make them work seamlessly. So what about Jenkins? Well, basically Jenkins is really a tool that complements Spinnaker very well. They work very well together. Jenkins is best at CI, but again, there is a lot of glue code to develop for delivery. And Spinnaker helps you deploy your software faster. How Spinnaker helps is that it has automated releases and built-in deployment best practices. So they give you the tools necessary for you to succeed, to be able to have faster rollouts, to be able to deploy canary, rolling blue-green, etc. So all those deployment strategies, red-black, rolling red-black, canary, those are all deployment constructs that you can drag and drop and start using it right away. So within those constructs, you can basically have stages, steps within those stages, tasks within those steps, and operations that are already written for you. You don't have to write any code for that. You can obviously customize it. You can make it work the way you want it to work, but everything is out of the box. So this is an example of something I developed. I basically call serverless functions. I deploy to a canary environment. I scale that canary environment. I have manual cutover steps. Everything is automated, and Spinnaker knows how to deploy it. And we also have immediate or automatic rollback capacity. So if something goes wrong, Spinnaker can automatically roll back, or you can trigger that rollback depending on your needs. So another thing that I really like is you can have DevOps, dev to QA handoff pipelines that help you facilitate this handoff process. For example, if you have manual testers, you can send a notification to your manual tester, and they can approve it based on RBAC policy. Only they can approve that. Then you also have pipeline expressions. So if you want to customize your pipelines, you can, for example, for the QA, they can even select the cleanup stage, and the cleanup stage will automatically clean up the new deployment that has failed. There are obviously some limitations like any other software. There is a very beautiful UI, but obviously you need to automate that. So always start with the UI, but then automate it. And deploying Helm charts is still an alpha feature that needs some work to get it really in production. Someone mentioned Chaos Monkey has Chaos Monkey integration. So with just a click of a button, you enable Chaos Monkey, and it's going to destroy instances, either stacks, applications, or clusters, if you really want to do that. And basically, for Canary, they just released automated canary analysis. So out of the box, you get open source automated canary analysis that comes with metrics. So you have data-driven approach to your canary deployments, meaning that when you deploy a software, you collect the metrics in real time or maybe historical. And if the metrics, for example, latency or anything like that is off the chart, then it's going to not deploy it to production. So this is Canary and Baseline. Supported deployment providers are obviously multiple. You have Azure, DCOS, Kubernetes, all the other cloud providers, OpenStack, etc. So it's a pretty abstract way of deploying your software. And when it comes to triggers, once you have a webhook, you can pretty much do anything. So we still have Jenkins plugins, Docker registry hooks, Cloud Pub Sub, cron jobs, anything that you may want to use so that you can deliver your software better. How to get started, finally? Basically, we are automation enthusiasts ourselves, right? So we want to automate that. And we do that either using the Hollyard CLI tool to deploy it to VM, or we can use Helm in order to deploy it to Kubernetes. I don't have a thank you slide, but thank you very much.